Welcome to the channel. Presented by the Beeline Entertainment, LLC. Enjoy the show.
People, what's good? Yo, check it out. Welcome to the Beeline ENT, LLC. What we got for you? First off, we got the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, talking a little of everything. Then we got Straight Through the Ropes, STR, baby, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things pro wrestling. Next up, we got the Show Off Show, that's right, the Beeline ENT Entertainment. And then on Sunday nights, we going live on the line with that group panel discussion. Check us out. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. Head on over to YouTube and subscribe. Also, pick up some merch. The Beeline ENT LLC. Let's go.
WTW Wrestle Talk Wednesdays.
That's right, it's your boy Brian B from the Beeline Entertainment LLC, followed by the American prodigy Warren Marlowe from the Buzz with Marlowe podcast, and you know your boy Trey on Wheels from the 1130 podcast, talking that wrestling. Yeah! Be there and make sure you check in at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and right after that, for WTW, we got the STR Nation, baby, Brian B, Lay, Slim Jefferson, we talking wrestling. Join us 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right after commission talks on WTW. Make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, buy the merch, check out the website. Do it all. Everybody should know. Check it out. Your boy Brian B is trying to go live on TikTok, baby. Follow the Beeline ENT. Head on over to my channel. We got a lot of content. I'm doing a lot of stuff, and I'm going to be doing a lot more. Check us out. Follow us, the Beeline ENT LLC. I'll see you there.
2,000 years later.
It's game time. It's game time.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you.
Get more W. That Jittlerless energy drink mix that's going to power you through your gaming, content creation, whatever you're doing, is there for you. Enter that promo code BrianB and get 10% off your order today. Get more W, get more power.
Yes, you are, yes, you are, yes, you are the only one. 'Cause there's something special about you.
Yeah, there's something special about you. Oh, yeah, there's something special about you. Yo, check it out. We back at it. Hey, listen, you just got done watching me for a couple hours. You can watch me for a couple more because it's WTW. That's right. Wrestle Talk Wednesday in full effect. And we got a really interesting show for you tonight here on Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. We're going to be talking about a little bit of wrestling. But more importantly, you're going to get to know the STR Nation tonight, man, because we got a little bit of a game night tonight on STR. Hope you guys have a lot of fun. I hope you guys play along with us watching at home. We're going to get to know each other as well as let you guys get to know us as well. We got a couple questions, 20 of them, plus one for good luck. We got 20 questions tonight on Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. What's good, y'all? I'm excited. We got to make up for this time because 20 questions is a lot between three people, and we about to do it big. But if you don't know who we are, let me introduce this Lay, Slim, and Brian B. Let's go! Back at it. We back. Hey Slim, I forgot to update the new one up in there. I know you saw it was like, oh man, same shit on here. Yo. Yeah, we got a brand new entrance. Well, not brand new entrance, but yeah, updating some pictures. Y'all, if y'all saw today, we took some pictures, man. We've been upgrading our stuff. Like I said, we've been trying to get a portfolio together, man. We got bios. I feel rich. Like anybody get money? Anybody
and we got
yet?
Slim's bio. We got Slim's bio. So
it's Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all of that shit.
All of it. My birthday, your birthday, Jesus' birthday.
There you go. What up, y'all?
Y'all know I had to go across Japan and claim that title before I could write the bio. So
that's right.
We know.
Yeah, we know, bro. But yo, I'm glad to see you guys tonight. STR Nation, people watching, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, make sure that you go ahead, you tap the like and the share and subscribe button, all that fun stuff that you do to make sure that you see us and like us and tell us that you like us and all that stuff. We do have a lot of stuff coming out. I want you guys to try to check out everything. Definitely go to the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. I know it's a little long, but it's telling you everything that you need to know. You go there for the web show, the Wrestle Talk, group discussions. It is currently under construction. It is getting updated, but we can still go check it out and see what's going on. All right, crew, man. Listen, we got a fun night ahead of us. It's a lot of stuff going on. Let me show y'all. Yo, listen. We doing big things over here. Check this out. Let me see how we can get it over here. All right, let's just see. STR got a new piece of equipment that we're gonna be using starting today, and that is the STR wheel of doom. That's right. Yo, so Straight Through the Ropes crew, we're gonna be playing 21 questions tonight. Now we have a limited amount of rules. The rule is you have to at least answer the question. That's it. Can be you can answer. You can say, hey, I don't want to answer that. Fuck it. It's gonna damage my career or some shit like that or whatever. Ain't nothing too crazy, but I did throw in a couple of like little exciting ones, just to kind of keep the game live. And guys at home, if y'all want to throw in the comments or whatever, like different questions and stuff like that. But we're gonna spin the wheel. And then I'll pull up the question. It's going to land on whatever one. When the question is answered, we will remove it so we don't double up on nothing. And everybody will go around the room and kind of round table it and talk about the question that's being asked. To start off, I don't want to do no wrestle talk at all, but what's going on wrestling, man? Anybody got anything that they interested in? We had the draft recently. You got Backlash Saturday. What's up?
Well, first of all, shout out to Ilya Dragunov for getting drafted to Raw.
Yeah.
I think either he's about to go join Imperium or restart his feud with Gunther. I didn't forget Backlash was this Saturday. I was trying to figure out what time it was. I'm not exactly sure of the time frame for France. I think it says like 1 o'clock.
I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that, honestly.
12:30. I think that's what I saw, like 12:30.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
I'm excited. I mean, I think that this is, I don't want to call it a throwaway PLE.
Yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't a lot of build for any of the matches. Like Styles and Cody just got thrown together over 2 weeks.
That's not all this, yeah.
Priest and Jay was basically just the aftermath of WrestleMania.
Much. Bailey and Naomi and Tiffany Stratton.
Now I like that match. That's a good.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Every time.
I like the tag match of Solo and Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga making his official WWE in-ring debut this Sunday.
That's gonna be an interesting one for sure. That's probably good. That's the biggest one I want to see because I want to see who's coming. We were talking about, we definitely did a full, prediction list on commission earlier, but I definitely see, Jacob Fatu jumping in there. Something's got to happen because they can't lose, bro. They can't lose that shit. And I think Randy's a determining factor with him in there. They ain't gonna try to like job Randy out. So
you gotta give me Fatu's debut in front of a crazy French crowd, and I don't even know anything about French wrestling crowds.
Me neither.
I don't think I've ever seen a French wrestling crowd. The only thing I know about France and wrestling is an old tag team or trio called La Resistance.
La Resistance.
Look that up, kids.
Yeah. What's crazy? Crazy. I was about to say that's back in the day. To be honest, that's not even that back in the day. It was
2000s.
Yeah, it was back in the day, but not that far. But I don't know either, man. We're getting these spectacles with these wrestling events that are all around the world, and it's cool. I mean, definitely cool. But hopefully, after Australia, I ain't gonna lie, Australia kind of dampened it for me because there was a huge crowd, bro. They were dead.
I think it's like Puerto Rico set the bar really high.
It did. Yeah, I think that's true. I definitely think that's true. But I don't know. Hopefully they're not all, tea and crumpets or whatever they do.
That's not France. That's
French
Britain.
fries and French toast and French onion rings.
You know what?
We'll see what happens. I don't know, bro. But yeah, the card is like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think, for the most part. Don't forget
about Jade and Bianca in their match because they're going to go ahead and get the belts.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
we all know what that's for. I think I don't know if my comment went through when you were on commission talks, but I had meant to write. So. I had meant to write. I feel like Jade and Bianca will get the tag titles, hold them until SummerSlam, and whoever takes the pin SummerSlam is getting betrayed on. Because to me, who benefits from being a heel more in a situation? I think it's Bianca. Because she's been babyface everything. And I remember Brian saying, it's kind of hard to turn her heel because her brand is almost like Cena. She's seen as such a good person and all the good light from everybody. Like she can do no wrong. But I feel like it's too easy to turn Jade heel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it would stick either. I think she doesn't have enough. She doesn't have enough eyes on her to where it's like making her a heel. I don't think it would really work. Like she would have to be a really bad heel. Like, for people to really hate her, they would just boo her because they know they're supposed to. I think. I don't think it would really like make a substantial kind of statement.
He was mostly heel in AEW, but I feel like that was mostly out of circumstance. Like
yeah, and I don't know if it was like it's of course AEW and WWE have different kind of values when it comes to telling a story and things like that. Jay was big and strong, and her image basically portrayed her character in AEW. I feel, but I feel like WWE should tell a good story. And what I was saying, like what you were commenting to. I did think that Bianca is the best person to go over.
Yes.
But also, like, I just hope that they don't do I don't want to see a long-term them telling a story. Oh, little hints here and there of their deflection. I just want some fucking surprises, bro. Like, stop telling me a whole, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's where I'm going with a lot of my wants when I'm predicting wrestling and stuff like that. It's more just like, hey, I just want to kind of see something different. I don't need to see, this week they're arguing in the back a little more. Like, fuck that, man. We've seen that shit a billion times. Like, just have them be like the greatest tag team of all time, and out of nowhere, Bianca just flips on her. Or Jade, whatever. I just want to see some crazy shit happen.
Well, we are gonna see some crazy stuff when this whole Liv and Rhea thing comes to the light, because I still want to know what was
look
up.
like he creeping.
Yeah.
Who this person right here? So I think somebody trolling. Let me see. You could turn Brian's head upside down and it'd still look the same. Listen, as far as the troll goes, that's pretty good. It's pretty clever. Right now I got a little
the Shaggy
baby
emoji.
face.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's Shaggy. Yeah. They probably blended up. But hey, thank you, Captain Birdseye, for watching. I don't even know if I know you or not. You might be family. I don't know. I don't know nobody anymore. Appreciate you watching, bro. On Twitch too. On Twitch too, of all places. We got some watchers on Twitch. All right.
Yeah,
but guys, let's go, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into this because believe it or not, we played 20 questions on the Beeline before on the Live in the Line, and it definitely takes a little time. We have less people that played in the last time. We had like 7 people last time. But I'm excited. All right, so everybody ready? We're gonna kind of jump in. And we're going to talk some shit. Backlash should be pretty good. Anything else? The draft was like kind of blah. I ain't going to lie. I kind of feel kind of blah. A lot of motherfuckers stayed where they was.
Everybody went where they originally were.
Pretty much, man.
Shout out to Fallon Henley and Lyra Valkyria for getting called up. Mm-hmm. But this one thing needs to be said. Good damn job, Dijak. Working your way back to Monday Night Raw. You earned that, brother. And I mean that. You earned that. You earned the fuck out of that. You survived retribution. You put on bangers with younger talent, got them over, and got your ass back to the main roster. Good on you, Dijak. Good on you.
I hope they rock with him too, man, because, I've been saying, I know his character is definitely going for the look, but he reminds me of like a Big Boss Man kind of gimmick, man. It's dope. It's dope.
I read that quote today. Somebody said Dijak is this generation's Big Boss Man. Big guy that can move, can work, like, honestly. And like people forget how big the Big Boss Man was before he slimmed down in the Attitude Era. Like,
Big Boss Man was huge when he was fighting Nails and shit like that. Even when he was fighting, like, when he was the Twin Towers with Prince Hakeem or whatever his name was. The African Warrior, the one man gang is playing an African guy. And that's back in the day wrestling shit though. But hey, listen, guys, I wanted to actually, I'm jumping and missing the points here. Listen, Beeline, I said this on commission, but I want to make sure I said on STR for everybody who's watching us. Listen, speaking of that fact right there, we just stated something. Wrestling knowledge is going to be a big thing coming up here soon because we finally do have the no wrestling. I don't know how I missed the opportunity to call this. Oh, you didn't know wrestling. It was one of the word names. I kind of feel like that shit would have been a little better. But no wrestling, and that's going to be the new trivia game. We're going to be playing with different teams. We're going to have the debut episode whenever we figure out everybody's schedule, but it will be the debut episode is going to be Slay and Slim versus Warren and Dre off of Commission Talk. So we're going to kind of test it out for everybody so everybody gets a visual of how it's played. And then from there, I'm kind of mad, man, because I can't play. I want to fucking play. I know my wrestling. But I know you guys are going to hold it down, man. I'm excited. Like, when we do have bigger teams, there are some wrestling podcasts out there that have like 5 or 6 people. We'll definitely have like, maybe Brandon jump in, honorary Oos, and y'all will team up with Commission, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. We're gonna definitely have to work out a lot of schedules and stuff like that, just to see when we can do it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're introducing the first game night tonight on STR, so let's get to it. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Game night, people. Game night. All right, let's share the screen. First question of the night. Spin it here. I'm excited. Anticipation. You don't know what you're gonna get. It ain't going in order. Number 18. All right, let's see what number 18 is. We're going to see. And we're going to remove it from the screen, from the list. So number 18's question is, damn, I should have had a drum roll. Woo! Okay, besides like family, or I can't believe I put the like in there. That's fucking I'm weird. Besides like family or people, what is one of your most priceless possessions? Let's go around the room. We're gonna start with Lay. Lay, what's something that you got that you've had or you have, and it's just something that it's life to you? Like you want it in the casket when you're gone. Like
You already know.
you pulled that Hogan out.
You already know. He's never far away. Never. He went with me to college, and I think my daddy gave me this when I was like 7 or 8 for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I had this in the Sting. I don't know where Sting is, but Hogan, yeah.
Bro, listen, you pulled Hogan out, man. And you want to know something? I kind of thought maybe that's where it would go, but I was like, nah, maybe she got something else because you got
that's it.
People got
That's
different
it.
shit.
That's all.
So you got that when you were like 7 or 8 years old, and you rocked with it. It's still in pretty good condition. You can tell you a girl because boys, we fuck shit up.
Like he literally was still talking while I was in college. He just recently lost his voice. So yeah, I kept him in pretty good condition. I'm proud.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, we got a wrestling fan in the house. Slim, what's something you got, bro?
Priceless possession.
Everybody got at least one thing.
Me would be, hold on, pull it up. My mother I'm 30, I just turned 34 last Saturday. On my 22nd birthday, because I remember I had just left college and took a year off to recharge and figure out what I wanted to do. My mom gave me this pendant. And for a lot of you who don't know, I'm what you call the latchkey kid. I'm the son of a preacher. So I grew up in the church. Okay. And she gave me this pendant with the Bible verse of Philippians 4:13, stating I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So
look at y'all. Look at y'all making me feel bad because I don't know it. Damn, man. It's a bit better.
I never take that off. And that's something priceless to me because it's just anytime I miss her or just, and if my mom, she doesn't stay busy, but she does a lot of outside stuff now that she's retired. So anytime I need some inspiration or motivation, I'm always look at that little verse on my necklace and remember where I come from.
Okay, that's what's up. Damn, look at that. I just learned a couple of things about you guys just off the first question right there. That's awesome. For me, I definitely have there's something that I've been traveling with. I'm almost 40 years old, yo. I'm 37 this year. Damn, I'm aging myself. 37 this year in July. And my whole life, ever since I was a young kid, it was this one stuffed animal. And my mother had it when she was younger, or she wanted or something like that, I think when she was younger. And she gave it to me, and I was playing with it my whole life, yo. It's a stuffed monkey, but it was like a puppet, and you could squeeze the inside, and it makes like a squeaking sound or whatever. And I used to play with it. It used to be alive. I used to say it lived in Monkey Land, and I used to have fun. We used to take it in the car and the trips and stuff like that. And then one day, my mother was working at this job or whatever, and she had got like this stuffed tiger. It was a small like stuffed tiger, and the tiger and the monkey became best fucking friends, yo. And I've had both of those since maybe I was like 6 years old, man. And through everything that I've ever went through in life, all the different places I've moved from, the crazy ass experiences that I've had, like I've always had those to kind of keep me grounded, yo. I no bullshit. I definitely know that at least part of the reason why my life didn't go a way different way was because I always held on to the pieces of my childhood that reminded me that I really did. I had a really good childhood. I didn't have a bad one, but I took risks and adventures and shit like that when I got older, and I could have went a really different way. But stuff like that always kept me grounded, and I still got it. It's over there on my shelf. I make sure I keep it protected. It's in pretty decent condition too, bro. But stuffed animals, man. Who the fuck would ever thought? My crazy ass stuffed animals, man. Yeah. But awesome. All right, kicking it off. Nice. All right. And guys, feel free in the comments if you guys want to shout out in the comments, like for whoever's watching, answer any of these questions, we'll definitely read them out as well. We do have a lot of questions to go through because it's 21 questions. We're gonna try to get through them all. All right, let's bring the wheel back in. Next turn. What's the number? We got number 13. Oh, shit. 14 is the winner. All right, let's go. What's number 14? Let's see what it is. This cough is almost gone. All right, this one's a little easier. You ready? All right, let me remove the thing. All right, drum roll. All right, this is a little easier. We got to throw some easy ones up in there, get to know each other and stuff like that. So we're going to start off simple. Do you prefer breakfast? Do you prefer lunch? And of course, breakfast is like, eggs and pancakes and shit like that or whatever. Lunch is, of course, like maybe like a sandwich, like salad, soup, like something, whatever. Midday, grab, go fast. And then dinner is just like, that's your main course. You eating whatever you want, whatever your preference is, whatever. Which one do you guys prefer? Let's go ahead and go back around and hit Slim first. Slim, what do you prefer, breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
I'm greedy, man. I don't miss a meal.
Yeah? But out of all three, what's your favorite?
Lunch.
Lunch probably the best?
Well, for me and my lifestyle, when I eat breakfast, it's on the go. Because, like, I'm up super early most days. It's only been so recently I've been coming into work late just because of the work I've been putting in. So like my breakfast is like a quick Pop-Tart or like chicken biscuit or like a pancake you can pop in the microwave on the go type thing.
Yeah.
But and dinner is just kind of like, it all depends on what time I get out of here. It could be like something quick, or if I spent some time before to make something, that's good. But lunch, man, I'd say I prefer lunch because like my lunch can actually lead into my dinner depending on how much. So lunch is always gonna be lunch for me.
I feel you there. I definitely, the whole response, because, there's some meals that you try to have that's just fast. Like, especially when I was like driving trucks and shit like that or whatever, like I was out on the road. So you want to eat a lot of like, shitty kind of, because, you're out, you're just trying to get something fast and just keep moving or whatever. But I love being able to be home and, make a decent, meal and enjoy it or whatever. For me, it's definitely dinner. Like, when I was working out and, killing it in the gym and doing that shit or whatever, I used to fast pretty much almost every single day. And the only meal I would eat would be dinner. So like my shit would be just, I would just wait for the whole day. Cause usually what I would do, I wouldn't eat until at least 12 or 1. And then I would cut off eating at like 9. And after that or whatever, I would just have like a big meal for dinner and then just make sure I didn't eat anything after 9 o'clock. And I used to fucking drop weight like crazy, man. I wish I can get back into the routine, but yeah, I love dinner. Chicken, steak, whatever. How about you, Leg? What you feeling?
Dinner all day. Cause I'm kind of doing like what you were talking about, doing like an intermediate fast. So yeah, like at 12, I eat like fruit or like something light. But dinner, especially on Sundays, because my family gets together and my grandma cooks. So
oh man, yeah. Sunday cooking.
Yeah.
There you go.
Life.
Yeah. I miss that shit, bro. That's one thing I really do miss, like, because my family's really spread out. And I know, we'll get to the questions. I don't want to, whatever, jump ahead, but I know, being from the South and stuff like that, you literally like you keep that family kind of, close family together. And we used to have like, stuff like that too. We used to have a big family, a lot of family meetings with my grandmother and them. She cooked big meals. And it was always fun just chilling with your cousins and shit like that or whatever. I wish that was something I had more of with my kids and stuff now, because we don't got too much of it. Big Chris said dinner because it's more to eat for dinner than I can go to sleep.
Yeah.
And you rhymed.
I feel you on that, big dog. I feel you on that.
Another Twitter watcher. Oh, Chris. That's actually my son's uncle right there. I know Chris. But
man, Brian. Lay almost got a sue the other day.
What happened? She
out there stealing Seth Rollins' wardrobe, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw. He played that shit full circle, yo. I'm like, what the fuck did we do? We play a musical?
I know, and I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Did we get flagged and something? You know what, Slim? You know what? I was gonna call off our match because you turned in the bio, but now with that Seth Rollins joke, I don't know. First, it was the wig joke when I was locked out my grandma's house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
y'all are definitely the tag team. Y'all are definitely the tag team. Oh man, all right.
I mean, that blazer was fire though.
It was, yeah. Hey, wait, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was when I had first clipped the picture, and I put them together. It didn't fit, of course, but the shit looked good. It looked really good. I liked it. But all right, yo. Let's go ahead and keep jumping into it. All right, we got some people watching now. I guess they into it. Y'all want to see the 20 questions, y'all? Let's go. Spin the wheel. What number we got? What number? Double digits we getting over here. Number 12. There we go. All right, so we're going to remove 12. Let's see what number 12 is asking. We got some good questions on here, bro. I made sure I made them all real interesting. All right, here's a good one. Getting the easy ones out the way, I guess. All right, guys. What is your favorite music genre and artist? Now, it don't have to be a million. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, man, I like so much and blah, blah, blah. Pick one. And one of the artists that you really enjoy. I'll go first on this one. I'll just jump out there and say my favorite genre of music is definitely R&B. Rhythm and blues. That's my shit. I sing. I do all of that. So I love it. I always have musically inclined family. My father was, basically managing hip hop artists and stuff like that when I was younger. So like up and coming artists. Yeah. So I was always involved in music my whole life. That was the point of the entertainment show. My cousin has an album out. I used to write music. Music has always been my life. And I used to rap too. I used to freestyle. I used to battle. I used to write for people. I used to do a lot of different things with music, man. And I kind of lost my love for it. I ain't gonna fucking lie. What up, Slim?
That your cousin on the old intro?
Yeah, with the album on the Billboard.
Yeah, be like,
yeah, Tyree Lamar. Yeah, that Lamar Tyree. Yeah, that's my cousin. It's my cousin. We had a whole production company and shit like that back in the day when we were younger. I was rapping. I was writing music for people. I almost wrote a whole album for him that he still has. That he's used some stuff or whatever, but yeah, we used to go really hard with the music, man. My uncle's a drummer. He drums for this band called Louis Vega and Elements of Life. Like a house music. They played the Super Bowl like maybe almost 20 years ago. Yeah, man, we've been in music my whole life, yo. But my favorite R&B artists are Brian McKnight, male, and Tamia, female.
Yeah, she can sing. She really can sing.
Tamia's my baby, man. Yeah, Tamia's my baby, yo. Chris said R&B favorites artist is The Dream. Oh shit, okay. Dream over here, man. Favorites on people's lists, okay.
Not getting a lot of love. He's underrated.
Yeah.
He's really good, man. Good writer too. Undercover writer. Go ahead, Lay. What's your favorite genre of music as well as artist?
I would have to say blues because I grew up like we would have these family parties, especially like Christmas time, when my grandma and aunts and all of them would play a bunch of old music.
Oh yeah.
And I would have to say Otis Redding and Tina Turner.
Yo, listen, you dropping bombs over here. I just knew you was gonna say rap or some shit.
Don't get me wrong. Like Euphoria has been repeat. Like Drew McIntyre really did his thing when he wrote that. He did his thing. You feel me? He did it for Kendrick, and I love him for that.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Yeah, hip hop was something that I was very strong in, but up until now, I enjoy this the battles that are coming out. I think it's definitely staged, and I think everybody's getting buzzed, but I think it's definitely necessary.
Yeah,
hip hop has fallen so far, man. In my opinion. Slim, how about you, bro? What's your favorite music and artist?
I'm a little different, man, because the first genre of music I fell in love with was rock and roll. So it was funny because, being from Jersey, and you're the black kid in Jersey who likes rock, of course you get picked on. But it was always different, man. Like growing up, like, I'm half Cuban and I'm half black. So I was exposed to a lot more different things than most people. So me growing up, what I saw was rock stars. Like, I fell in love with guitar at a young age, still play guitar now to this day. That's part of the reason why I love rock, because the people who I saw being popular, getting the girls, getting that were the superstars were either the lead singer, the drummer, or the guitarist.
That's right, lead guitar.
And for me, I don't know what clicked inside my brain, but it's something about when somebody can play guitar really well, it almost sounds like somebody singing.
Yeah.
Way they make a guitar scream. So like I take it like this, like he doesn't classify in the rock genre because I think he's more known for R&B, but Prince is probably one of my favorite guitarists of all time.
Nice.
If you ask me like one of my favorite artists, it's hard, but if I'm gonna go modern, it's Disturbed. If I'm gonna go classic, it's Bon Jovi. Jovi. Living on a Prayer is my main drunken karaoke song. So like
for real.
That's what I love, man. I love a good rock song. No disrespect to death metal, not my cup of tea. I don't get the screaming thing. No disrespect to it. I believe it has its own place in music, but I love I was a kid that grew up loving stuff like, Linkin Park, Disturbed, what really took it to another level for me and tying it into wrestling was back in the day, when you didn't see the pay-per-view, you were counting on that random highlight package on SmackDown or Raw.
Yep.
They would attach
My Sacrifice.
Remember Creed, My Sacrifice? Oh. I almost cried from that fucking song in them packages with Stone Cold.
I'm glad I'm not the only person because that song will make
emotional,
tear
bro.
Up. Yes. I thought for sure you was gonna say Joe Hendry though. I thought for sure.
Yeah. Not Joe Hendry. I thought you were gonna say Lenny Kravitz. That's what I thought you was gonna say.
Lenny, man, don't get me wrong. Like Lenny was a big influence, but a lot of people that don't know a brother that influenced me because people don't think he's a brother. Slash.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't know Slash was black.
Slash is black.
No, I didn't know he was black.
Yeah, he played some song. Like my sister, she's a moonwalker. So there was some song that he did with Michael Jackson, and let
me tell you something. Michael Jackson, that's a whole nother story for me.
Yeah, Slash is one of my biggest influences. Like him, Jimi Hendrix, Prince, my top 3 guitarists ever. And this is one current guy named. There's 2 guys right now. It's a guy named Angel Vivaldi and Cole Rowland, who are really, really good guitarists. Like Cole Rowland has a song out now called Echo. That's amazing. But that's my music, man. I just love rock.
I'm right there with you, bro. I thought you were gonna say, well, you did kind of say it, but one thing about rock that I used to pick up on a lot was I used to like it for the entrance music, bro. Like, that was one thing that, when I used to listen to the wrestling albums and stuff like that. I remember when that damn I Stand Alone song came out from Godsmack, bruh, that was my entrance song in every effing wrestling game. I used to play that shit in the background and let my wrestler come out to whatever the fuck I had on the screen or whatever. But that was my entrance song, bro.
First time I heard Metalingus by Alter Bridge, Edge's theme song.
Yeah.
That had me hooked ever since day one.
Ooh, man, some good shit, bro. Yo, I like this, man. I'm actually really, Slim, I also had to ask you off of this, question. I don't know if we ever touched this topic, but you were from Jersey?
Yeah, I was born and I'm from Trenton, New Jersey.
I feel like we talked about, maybe it was like when we first met.
We did.
Did we?
No, he talked about it on the show with somebody. There was another guest or something that was on or something, but he mentioned it before.
Yeah, because I know I would have jumped on that shit.
But it was Jersey, bro. Way back.
Got it. Yeah, it probably was like early times. I'm just forgetting shit. But yeah, I'm Jersey, man. I'm born and raised in Jersey, man. Pretty much Elizabeth, New Jersey was when I was pretty much, not the best. Norgan Elizabeth.
long as you're not from Camden, you're good.
Oh, no, listen, Camden. Yeah, Camden was voted like the worst state in the country. Fucking when I was in high school, for real. But yeah, Elizabeth, New Jersey. I was also like a lot of my childhood. I was in Old Bridge, New Jersey, in Middlesex County. A little lighter there, but yeah, I mean, Jersey bred, man. Like, that's been my whole life. New York City. We jump on the train. That was my life. I can't remember. You said you were. I know you said you were from like the Carolinas, but I didn't know.
I was born in New Jersey, and I came down in Carolinas towards the end of my middle school years because Jersey was getting a little bit too crazy, and my mom wanted me to be in a better environment. And like it was like weird, like my grandmother, God rest her soul, she visited down here one time, and like basically like half my family stayed down here and half my family went back to New Jersey. So it was just like it was just like, I tell people all the time, the South is what you make of it. Like where I'm at currently, I tell people Greensboro, North Carolina, to me is not a place where you come to plant a flag and set up shop. To me, this is a place where Greensboro, North Carolina is a college/retirement town.
Yeah.
What up, Dre?
Hey. Yeah.
There's like 3 major colleges down here. The number one HBCU in the South. Shout out to A&T where I work at, and it's a big thing where a lot of people come to retire. I tell people all the time, I love it though. It's peaceful.
Yeah, as long as it's chill. That was the one thing that I like too, bro. Like I literally used to, growing up kind of rough and everything like that. When I was kind of forced to move to the South. I didn't want to. I never like thought it was a plan, but I chased my. Oh man, here we go. I guess we're getting to know each other and shit. I chased my baby mother down here for my first kid. Yeah, man. She was from Jersey, but her family moved to Georgia, and she came to go to school back in Jersey, and that's where I met her. And when we hooked up and shit went fast, and she got pregnant, and my first kid, and this is me off my reckless life. Like I was fucking wild and just doing stuff, whatever. But I was working a decent job, and that just changed everything immediately. And then she kind of like, we had our crazy times, and then she was supposed to go back and see her mom and just kind of like, get used to everything. It's her first kid too. And she kind of like dipped on me. She was like, "Hey, I'm staying. I'm not coming back," or whatever. And I was like, "Oh yeah, watch this shit." And I moved, man. I changed everything. I tell this story. I told this story before on like the web show and stuff like that. But I think it was like the week or some change that I was supposed to be moving to Georgia. I was moving by myself. I saved money. I was actually gonna just like find a place to stay around where she was living and shit like that. Or whatever. I think she was gonna let me stay with her. But I was gonna find a place to stay. But right before I left, I used to work overnight at a supermarket. I fucking came home and they did a fucking drive-by shooting or whatever at the house right across the street. And at that time, I was staying with my mother, my sister, and my nieces, and they were sleeping in the front. Like their room was in the front of the fucking house on the top floor. So I came home and it was like the tickets were all on the floor with all the bullets and shit like that or whatever. And my mother was like, "Yo, we're coming with you. Like, we don't want to be in this area no more." And that's how we all wound up coming to fucking Georgia, man. It was like some weird random shit.
Right.
Yeah, but that was like, how I came here. And like you said, Slim, like, I'm not going to lie, man. It got me away from, I'm glad I'm raising my kids here. Like, we have a great family. We're able to have a house. And I never had a house my whole life until, here. Dre said, "I don't have a favorite. I like different." Let's see, I told you.
It's that one.
Dre, we know, man. Pick one though, bro. What's your favorite shit? When you clean in the house or something, you throw it on. You know what I listen to when I'm cleaning the house and shit like that? I listen to stand-up comedy. I listen to Pandora, Joey Diaz, Patrice O'Neal. I listen to stand-up comedy like a motherfucker. Yo. That's what I listen to all day. When I'm taking a shower, everything I'm doing, working, I'm listening to comedy.
If I'm cleaning the house, I'm channeling the spirit of Dolores Pelzer. Ain't nothing but gospel music.
There you go.
Oh gosh, I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I feel like I have to wake up. I feel like it's a Saturday morning.
Uh-oh.
And I gotta get up.
Ain't going nowhere till you clean the baseboards.
Yeah, everything.
That was my cousins. I was driving the car, going to pick them up. Hold on, we gotta do our work real quick. And I'm like, oh, y'all niggas don't never get to
and
do
it got to get done.
That's
It
right.
got to get done.
All
right,
ain't
guys.
no skipping out.
That was a good one. We got a lot of conversation out of that one. I knew this show was going to be a lot. We're probably not going to get through 21. I'm hoping we do. We might be able to get through a decent amount. I'm spinning the wheel and even added to the stage. All right, we got number 1. Okay, all right, we got number 1 on the board. There we go. All right, number 1. Let's see what question is number 1. I don't even remember what I put for it. Oh, wow. Well, this is crazy. All right, so we kind of just touched on this topic. Where are you from? Of course, it happens like that, right? Where are you from and where were you raised? So we kind of just, me and Slim kind of give a pretty detailed, topic on that. So, Lake, go ahead and just share your piece. Like, where were you born and raised?
I am a Southern Belle. I was born and raised in South Carolina. Like, my family basically lives really close. Like, my mom's side and my dad's side lives really close to each other. That's it. It's a small town called Society Hill. If you speed through it, you'll miss it. You'll miss the sign.
Oh, damn. Have you ever been out? Like, have you ever been anywhere else as far as not necessarily traveling, but like kind of
I lived in Myrtle Beach when I was in college because I went to Coastal.
Oh,
so I lived down there.
You said South Carolina?
Mm-hmm.
In Geechee country. I know she can cook.
Yes.
I know Lake can cook now.
Right. Listen, when I travel,
red beans and rice.
Right. That shit on the
it's
stove.
too late for me to be hungry now.
yeah, for real, bro. Them late night meals, especially when you get off of the show. Sometimes, especially on Wednesdays when I do both shows, I'll go and today I got something to eat before I started the show, but I'll go and like try to wait, or maybe I'll be setting the show up or whatever. When I get off, I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm getting me something to eat. I'll be hungry, yo. But I'm trying to stop doing that shit. All right, but yeah, we kind of touched on where we were raised. Slim, I forgot that you were from Jersey. Good topic. We touched 2 birds on that one. Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and spin the wheel again. Let's go ahead and see what we got next. So we have spinning on screen this time. All right, wheels getting smaller. I'm liking this, man. We're gonna be doing more. I can't wait to play these games. Number 20. All right, listen. All right, we there's some ones on here. We're gonna be having some conversations a little bit. Let me see what we got. Big Chris said, Jersey born, raised in Linden, was in Newark for a while, but mom moved us out of the hood to Linden. Yeah, not too far from it though. Yeah, Linden is where, believe it or not, Chris is actually my son's mom's brother. So he's they, like he said, they were born in Jersey, and then they were living in Linden, New Jersey, where I worked at the grocery store, what I was saying. And yeah, man, Newark and Elizabeth and Linden, they're like Rawway. The shit's like all right next to each other. But that's how we all know each other. All right, let's see. Number 20, yo. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be a good one. Number 20. That's long. Yeah, this is a good one though. All right, here we go. Now, you have the option. You got to pick one. You got to think about it too. Don't pick fast. You can have free WrestleManias for life, all inclusive, wherever it is. You get the plane ticket, you get the Mania seats. They're good seats. Add that into the mix, and you have that for life. Every single WrestleMania that happens, you can go to every single WrestleMania for the rest of your life. Or you have 2 months paid vacation from any job that you ever have for the rest of your life. You can take off. It doesn't affect you in any way. And you can have free tickets to Raw anytime, wherever it is. Which one are you choosing? Let's go ahead and start with Slim Jefferson. I want to hear your answer.
Yeah, I got to go first. So I got to lock my doors right quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn, this is tough.
This is a tough one.
For me, I'm probably going to go with the Manias for life.
Ooh.
Because I know for me, yeah, would I enjoy a 6-month vacation and Raw tickets, but that's Mania for life, baby. Like, even if I'm having a bad year financially or emotionally, I know that that's Mania. I get to go see the epic ending or conclusion of a year's worth of storyline. So
that'd be crazy, bro.
Definitely be me. Be right back.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, and like you said, like, you know, choosing that is fine, but the 2 months paid is from any job for the rest of your life. So you would get that forever. Lay, what would you choose?
I work in marketing, so I get PTO. I'm gonna have to take the Mania.
Oh shit, y'all freaking Mania, y'all some
and then
Mania
you said
lovers,
good seats, and I mean,
good
but
seats.
not knocking Raw, because sometimes you have really good Raw episodes.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what I don't know what's that gonna be. But with WrestleMania, I kind of know who's gonna be fighting. I know the build up. I know like Slim said, there's gonna be a conclusion. I know that there are gonna be surprises. They don't really, well, this WrestleMania, they didn't really lean into the entrances, but that's something that I've always loved about any WrestleMania that I watched. The entrances.
Being the live entrances and everything. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Big deal. They put a lot of
I had to
production
say
into
my
it.
favorite one was it was a WrestleMania the Undertaker was in, but this was like one of the first ones. And the kids were just crying. He had that crow on his shoulder, and there was this little boy, and he was bawling.
Oh,
that's the kind of stuff I love to see. Not kids crying, but
no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Good cover though. Good cover. We are in heel fashion, y'all. So.
I'm really trying to beat this heel allegation that's being put on me.
We heels. Live it. Love it. Face
but
it.
I'm more of an anti-hero like Rhea. So
listen, hey, I ain't hating unless it's Becky Lynch. Then you full blown.
Yeah, then it's
Paul
full
Heyman,
blown heel.
Dom.
dirty late.
Listen, I'm surprised, man. I'm not surprised because for wrestling fans, it is a hard one. And as I was writing it, I had to like factor in like what would be like, you know, tipping the scale when you're given opportunity to have all-inclusive trip to every WrestleMania possible. Right. I'm gonna be real with you though, man. The scale tipper for me that I had to come up with to like see if somebody else would be enticed by it was the 2 months paid vacation. And on any job that I ever had. I mean, if I feel like I can still watch Mania, I can have Mania parties, you know, maybe even make April one of the months and just break that shit up. Like, listen, I would definitely take 2 months back to back. Fuck that.
Right.
I want this shit conclusions together.
You
like,
I forget what your job title is by the time your vacation over.
I'm gonna find another job by the time we get
right.
Win the lottery and shit.
Gosh, what I do here?
I'm trying to tell you, but literally, like, you know, just to have that freedom and be able to do the things that I want to do or whatever. I love Mania, but I think that I'd be able to, you know, maybe take some time, build up, and I just buy a ticket and say fuck it. Like, I have the time off, and then being able to see Raw, like whenever it's in my town or if it's close enough, whatever, I can go and travel and just be at a Raw show.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I guess that's one of the deciding factors for me. I don't really get a lot of shows that come into my area. So,
oh yeah, that's right. Because you're in a smaller area.
Yeah.
So what's the closest for you?
We have some shows that come to Florence. We have some house shows that come to Florence. Sometimes we've had a Raw shot in Columbia. We got Greensboro, where Slim lives. We've had some shows there. I think we've had some shows in Charleston, but most of those, like Columbia's an hour away. Charleston's 2 hours away. Like where Slim stays is like 3 hours away. Florence, even that, and it's closest to me is like 30, 45 minutes away, which isn't bad, but compared to bigger cities that have the accessibility to attend wrestling all the time.
That's interesting. That's a good point because in your area, if you don't have a lot of you know, if you don't have a lot of shows that are next to you, it's not really going to make sense for you. But that's interesting also because if you want to go to a show, you like no matter what, you have to travel. I mean, one thing I got lucky with is being in Atlanta. You know, there's definitely, you can go to State Farm Arena is literally 20 minutes from my house. Like that's right down the street. And the one thing I love about that arena is You seeing shit just fine.
That's how it is in Colombia. I had the best date, no date at the wrestling show in Colombia. Like, this guy hit me up and was like, I saw that you like wrestling and I'm going to a wrestling show. And he brought me a ticket, but he didn't show up. Like, something happened.
Oh, and really?
So, yep. So I just had the seat beside me to myself and I was chilling. He brought some good seats too.
He gave you this, he gave you the ticket and he didn't show up.
He must have knew you wasn't.
He must have knew you wasn't feeling his ass. No. Like, she ain't gonna do shit. Done.
No, he said that there was something that came up and he could not attend the show, but he still wanted me to go. So he ended up purchasing tickets and I went.
Okay. Hey, listen, nice guy. He should have gave you the other ones. You could have took a friend or some shit. Warren said, I'm an hour away from Jacksonville. Yes, right. Warren, you live
so Warren can see like the NXT stuff. I think that's where they're I know it's in Florida.
Yeah, I don't where's it at? You know, Slim?
The PC's in Florida somewhere.
I don't know. I think isn't there like Orlando or something like that?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't
because I saw this girl. She was making TikToks about it today. She lives in that area and she always go to the NXT shows because she lives there. And she was talking about how you don't buy regular tickets for it, like how you would do a WWE Raw or a house show or something like that. They have a different setup.
Tampa regularly. Oh, okay.
Way to get a ticket.
I mean, like, listen, but for NXT, I figured like they would need they need an audience. So I don't know how much of their tickets.
She was talking about how they do some type of you can buy the tickets there or they're like on Eventbrite or something like that. I have to look back at the TikTok, but it isn't a conventional way, but they make it so they still want to keep that indie feel for that promotion. So that's why they don't do it like how they would do with WWE and stuff.
All right, armories for house shows.
Oh.
Bro, I remember we had my father used to do the managing for people or whatever. We had in Queens, New York. They had a big ass event at the Queens Amory or whatever the hell it was called. And I remember I was so young, like, and I was looking because he was managing this girl that was singing, and she used to sing at like the step shows, the college step shows. And I used to have so much fun. I used to love those. We used to go there and see like the sororities and shit like that, do the step competitions, and it used to be so much fucking fun. And I remember the place, like the Queen's Armory or whatever, it was fucking huge, man. And we were just walking through it and just seeing like all the different, designs that they were trying to put together and like the venue and everything before anything was set up. And I remember the guys talking, I was young, I was little, like, and the guys talking about, these drive tanks through here and this and that. And that's where they keep the tanks it was crazy. I never knew like those places be so big, bro. So if that's where they're hosting NXT events, I mean, that's a pretty big ass area. But all right, good shit. Let's keep rolling. Slim will probably pick up when he gets back, so we can see what's the next question here. All right, let's get back to the board. Spinning the wheel. 20 questions. This 20 questions is fun as shit. All right, let's go. Let's spin. What's the next one? Question number. I thought it was 6, but it's gonna be number 7, y'all. There we go. 7 over here. All right. Let's go ahead and see what number 7 is on the board. All right, this is going to be a good one. All right, we back to the STR shit for this question right here. All right, and you guys play at home. Y'all watching. There's a lot of y'all watching. Don't be scared to jump in them comments. Who is your favorite wrestler now, your favorite wrestler as a kid, and one that you loved to hate? You hate him, but you love him. All right, I'm gonna jump in and go first since Slim is not back. I'm gonna jump in and say mine, and then Leo will go get hers, and hopefully someone will be back and he'll be able to say his favorite wrestler as a kid. It's kind of hard because it's going back to as far as I was watching wrestling. I was watching wrestling in like fucking 99, like 90 or whatever, 1990, 1991. Even like in the late 80s, I was watching.
Favorite wrestler now as a kid and one you loved.
Love to hate. Love to hate.
Ooh.
All right, so we got for me, I'm gonna go ahead and say Bret Hart. Bret Hart as a kid, I loved Bret Hart. I loved dun 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 and dun dun dun. I used to play with my wrestling figures, the blue wrestling ring with the red, white, and blue ropes that was injuring kids because they were falling on it and getting sodomized and shit like that or whatever. Y'all heard about that shit back in the day, right? Bruh, it was fucking wild. But Bret Hart was definitely as a kid one of my favorite wrestlers. My favorite wrestler now, believe it or not, that's a harder fucking question. I would love to say like Roman Reigns, but I don't think that's my favorite wrestler now. If I had to pick one now, man, yo, that's a hard fucking question, yo. Somebody I like seeing now? I don't know, man. I'll have to come back to that one because I really don't know. A wrestler that I love to hate. We were talking about this a little bit on commission, but Triple H was one of my favorite heels. One of my favorite heels of all time. He's literally one of the ones that I've watched in development. Even when he was a bad guy, I still was a DX fan, all of that shit. But I definitely wasn't rooting for him to beat any of the guys. When him and Stone Cold had that triple Hell in a Cell, whatever the hell it was called, the 3 matches of death or whatever. I was always on, 3 stages of hell, right? What that was called? Yeah, that shit. I was always on his side. So Triple H, favorite wrestler now? Damn, I don't know, bro. I like on the spot, I really can't think of that's probably a bad thing. But fuck it, I'll say Roman. I say Roman is my shit right now. Like I like what he did. I like what he's done. I like the presence he brings. Roman. I'm gonna say Roman for now. All right, let's go ahead, Lay. What you got?
Okay.
Kid now and someone you love to hate.
I mean, I don't even have to say the kid one because we already know. But I will say the Macho Man was a very close second. That cream rises to the top.
Yeah, Macho was a beast, bro.
I would have to go with that. Now, of course, the goat of all goats and God Mode himself, my tribal chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, and love to hate. I would have to say Jonathan Cena.
Ooh, okay. That's a good one, actually.
No, that man has never done anything to me or really anybody. He's the Make-A-Wish Foundation icon, but I just, oh my goodness, I don't know. It's just something about him. When he first came out, and it was that Thugonomics, John Cena coming out doing a rap battle. Oh,
that was my shit.
I just thought that was so corny.
Shit. Yeah.
I was like, gosh. And then those shorts.
The jeans. People be hating on jean shorts.
No, because they were just so big. Now, Austin jean shorts are different because they fit him. He has on his little knee brace. That's what but him.
Stone Cold had a cool ass fit, yo. They ain't no doubt about that shit.
He did.
Country to his core. Core.
He was, yo. Warren said, "I've worked in a few armories. My first year in wrestling, worked security and a ton of dark matches." And he said his, I think he said as a kid, The Rock was his favorite. I knew that about Warren. He said now Randy Orton is his favorite. Okay,
yeah, Randall.
And one he loves to hate is Miz. There you go, Slim. So you and Warren got something in common there. Loves to hate. Yeah, you gonna fuck with Slim now. That's gonna be a match. So be a match. We're gonna be Daniel Bryan and Miz all over again. All right, Slim, what you got? You got a favorite wrestler now as a kid and one that you love to hate. You love him, hate him.
Let's see. Favorite wrestler as a kid. Just because he was a showboat and all the ladies loved him, had to be Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Like, the first time I saw HBK, I can't remember the match, but it was just like, who is this guy strutting around the ring, gyrating, doing the poses? Like, I think we all hit the Shawn Michaels pose at least once as a kid, like leg out, arms, everything. Wrestler I love to hate. This is kind of tough when you're a wrestling geek and you just like love everything.
I'm telling you, bro.
But I'll say not necessarily a wrestler that I hate, but an authoritative figure. I couldn't stand Eric Bischoff.
Okay.
I just he had that something about that smug smile when he would smile in your face, and like it was just like him being like an extra asshole, smiling like the way he smiled in your face.
Yeah.
And
douchey
favorite wrestler, I think we all know, Warren. The man who made the Intercontinental title relevant before Gunther, the man who sent Daniel Bryan back to AEW, the man who is the workhorse of this generation, the current World Tag Team Champions, and the man responsible for giving R-Truth his WrestleMania moment, the one, the only, the awesome one with one of the hottest wives in all of America.
That's true. The Miz. We got that.
Figure out by now. That's my biggest inspiration for a lot of stuff. People can be like, you been through the Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression Era, and now we're in the Renaissance era. Look, I'm telling you from my perspective, seeing somebody who now we glorify the celebrity appearance role, and Miz being that outside guy coming in from MTV, everybody said he would fail. Like I tell people all the time, this is a guy who literally, just to get noticed, was eating live worms on Friday Night SmackDown back in the day, and now he's a double Grand Slam winner,
Grand Slam champion.
So really, Logan Paul need to be thanking that man, right?
Bro,
thank you, Lay, because like we were saying, and I think somebody pointed out I think Dre said this on his podcast when they made a special appearance. Who is the person that they put somebody new in the ring with when they want to measure them? The Miz,
Tommaso Ciampa. You had
Ciampa, Bronson Reed, Dexter Lumis, Johnny Gargano.
Dexter Lumis, Johnny Gargano. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Everything you're doing right now in the tag team division, like, come on, man. I mean, and low key, if it wasn't for Miz ushering in this era for Logan Paul and turning on him, a lot of people wouldn't give a damn.
Bro, let me tell you something, man. I was saying this shit. I've been saying it. I think I sent it in the chat to you guys too. Yeah. Logan Paul, man. Logan Paul, I'm sorry. I don't fuck what anybody says. Logan Paul is, if he keeps going the way he's going, he's definitely going to be one of the top dudes, man. I can see this was crazy. I can see Logan Paul now dethroning, and I'm not just saying just because it's Cody. I can see him being the WWE Championship champion and going into a match with Cody Rhodes at his highest level right now and beating him, and it makes sense. I can see it. Logan Paul is a different caliber, man. I mean, I don't think people really understand just how good he fucking is. I'm not talking about just in the ring. I'm talking about that promo that he cut with Jey Uso, man. He's real smooth with his shit. He definitely has charisma. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he said that shit about like I started Yeet, and then like to go back and look and damn, yeah, he really fucking did. Like, Logan Paul's a different caliber, bro. It's interesting to see.
He gives you
yes, you are
celebrity.
Cody Warren over there.
He gives you that celebrity heel thing, but he's not like, just leaning on the fact that he's an outside source. He really actually gets the business. He actually I think it'd be different if he didn't put the work in, but he actually puts the work in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that, like all of us, we were skeptical. Like, why are they inputting so much in Logan Paul, putting the U.S. title on him and all this stuff? But the kid is good.
He's good, man.
It's not many. How many people can say within their first 3 matches in the E was against The Miz, Ricochet, and Roman Reigns? How many people can say that?
Nope. And be good. And not only have those matches, but be good, like really good at it as well. But phenomenal. All right, guys, we're gonna try to get a couple more of these in here. I know we're probably not gonna get through this whole wheel, but some of these aren't like too much time consuming. Let's see what we got. Number 19, y'all. All right, let's see what number 19 is. We're gonna remove that from the list. Drop it down. Number 19. Got another comment in here. Plus, he brings many eyes to the product from his network. Yeah, definitely does that as well. Probably showed a lot of people, and also kind of like look at it this way. Also, he also kind of helps out his people too. That's in his camp, bringing like I Show Speed and these guys who are like TikTokers, bro. Like just giving them opportunities as well. So yeah, big shout out to Logan Paul, bro. I never haven't been like against him. I don't know. People see him for other shit or whatever, I guess, but I've never had like an issue.
I know you see him knock the mess out of JD on Monday with them Super Bowl rings.
Super Bowl rings, yeah, he fucked his head up. That big ass head. His head is fine. He probably hurt the rings. JD McDonough looked like that motherfucker like an alien, yo. All right, here we go. Now we're getting into here we go. This is gonna be a little bit deeper. I'm glad we got at least one of these questions in here tonight. All right. What happened a time that you got rejected? All right. Now this means I'm gonna just go full throttle and say this means you try to talk to somebody and they just wasn't fucking feeling it, and they rejected you. And I want to hear a little bit of the story. We're gonna try to run through. We're gonna try to get through a couple more of these before the night is out. But a time that you got rejected. Let's go ahead and start with Slim. Slim, let's go ahead and start with you. Lay glitched out over there. Well, hopefully we'll get her back. Slim, what's the time you got rejected, man? What's something that you remember that was painful to the soul when you was like, oh man, I can't believe this happened to me?
You know what? For me, man, I think it was one time I was feeling this young lady, and I shot my shot and got denied, and it really wasn't I didn't do anything crazy, but it was just like made me question some things. Like this is probably back a couple of years ago, and I had just probably stepped back out to the dating scene after being with somebody for like I think 3.5 years, and I took some time to get myself together, make sure I wasn't trying to bring anything new into something old, and I said, okay, I'm gonna quit bullshitting, dust myself off, shower, shave, do what you got to do. Yeah. And a person who I was always attracted to and I thought had the same energy, I approached them, said a little spill, tried to go out on a date, and it wasn't like oh nigga fuck you, but it was kind of like a gentle letdown. I think we should remain friends type thing.
That's even worse.
I ain't gonna lie, it stings a little more because it's like, damn, like
it's thoughtful. Like, you can tell she's not trying to just be an asshole. Like she's trying to like, be real with you. Like that's I feel you.
I think that's the thing is it's like when you have a certain thing inside your head, like, okay, if she says yes, I already got the other scenarios how they might play out. But it's like, she says no, it's just like, like what the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
Kind of makes you question some things. But yeah. I mean, that's like the most recent one I can remember. It just made me question, like, did I say something wrong? Was it my approach? Could I have worded it better? But then it's like, I'm also a firm believer in that some things aren't just meant to be.
Yeah, right.
Certain people just aren't meant to be. And it's all cool. My dad always said, that's why God made 1 million people on this earth. Pretty much. Somebody will say yes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. It's interesting to know that, so many people, go through like heartbreak and shit like that. And in a lot of cases, it's like really devastating to some people, like people who don't know how to handle rejection, and they'll like, use it as a crutch to kind of fall on, to never try to do things again, and different shit like that or whatever. But it's always giving you guys somebody who's teaching you those lessons, like, yo, listen, don't give up, man. Shit just ain't for you. Sometimes you got to understand that. Warren said took her ass home thinking I was going to buy her a drink. Warren, that's like half of a story. Did you tell the rest? They told us the middle and shit.
Oh shit.
Here's one for me. One for me that, you know, even when we were answering that question, I think that's Lay right there. Yes, Lay. Lay, jump back in. We need you to answer this one. I want to hear Lay's response. It's always more interesting when you hear the woman's response. Like, you know, what happened when you got rejected or why? Because men, we're freaks and shit. But when you had I had this one girl, bro. I had met this chick. I met her on like a phone, you know, thing or whatever. We did the Plenty of Fish, whatever the hell it was. And I was talking to her for a little while, like maybe like a couple weeks. It wasn't like crazy, and it even got to the point where like I was talking to her, I was at work, and she sent me some sexy ass pictures of her getting out the shower. I was like, okay, girl, look good, you know. She was decent. She wasn't like oh man, supermodel, but we met up and stuff like that. It was our first time meeting up and shit like this, and something like this never happened to me before, and that's why I think I remember it so hard. But we were talking and stuff like that, and thinking back on it, I was definitely coming on way strong. I was coming off like a period where I wasn't dating anybody for a while. I was just like kind of, you know, I was into it, but I wasn't like super trying to like you know, play the game real hard. I was kind of just going for it, like fuck it, like wherever it goes, it goes. And I was being real forward with her, like, yeah, man, hey, listen. She was giving me all the signs. Now that I'm thinking back on it, like, yeah, you know, I shouldn't. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm in class. I do this, I do that. You know, I don't know if you want to, you know, get invested in me and blah blah blah. And I'm over here like, nah, yeah, I do. Fuck it, I can wait. I can chill. Just making it, just making it happen. So this girl, the first time I ever think I had this shit happen to me, this girl sat there and she got a phone call. She was like texting people and stuff like the whole time we were there. She had a phone call and she was like, oh my she's like, yeah, I think I gotta go. My dog is lost.
Dog is lost.
Man, we were in a coffee shop, yo. We were in like a coffee shop. It was a busy little coffee shop in downtown in Atlanta and shit. And yo, she hit me with yeah, I think I gotta go. My dog is lost. And at the time, I'm not gonna lie to you and play it off like I was like, oh, I know this bitch lying. Like now I was kind of like, oh, your dog's lost. Well, what do you need? Yo, you want to go get him right now? And I remember I even went for the kiss. I went for the kiss when we got outside and everything, yo. Like a fucking loser, bro.
That's the worst. That's the worst, like, awkward moment ever. That's happened to me before. Like, that's the worst awkward moment.
Yes, man. I went for it and I got yeah, let's turn around. And I was like, I got my car feeling fucking defeated, yo. But it's crazy because, yo, I've always been confident as shit, yo. And I used to bag some badass chicks, yo. And it's just crazy, like, you know, as I got older and, you know, things start becoming important and you don't really fuck around with the same shit you used to. I used to go to the mall and just like walk up to girls like, yo, your shoes untied. And she'd be like, no, they're not. I don't even have shoelaces. And I'm like, oh, yeah. What's up? I'm like, just like stupid shit. Like, good night, baby. I just like stupid shit. I would just go around and just fuck around. And I was always real confident, man. But it was like that shit right there, just like that rejection put me in a different mentality. I was like, all right, I gotta get my fucking life together because I'm getting played by the dog ate my homework shit. Like, I gotta fix my situation. But yeah, I was thinking about that when I had wrote that question. That's why I wanted to get on. Guys, I don't know if I think Leia's having some internet issues. So she may have her laptop died, she said. All right, yeah. So listen, we still have questions. We can definitely jump back in this. We got a nice chunk of them out. I still got some. I'm gonna keep them in the thing so we can play some more. We got the other games. Slim, how's you feeling this, bro? I think this was fun as hell.
I love it, man. Good switch up. I mean, I feel like we learned a lot about each other, stuff we didn't know, or maybe, you know, we got more detailed on. So yeah, I love it, man. You know, I know we're mainly focused on the wrestling, but I think it's nice to branch out and talk about different things. So I thought it was cool.
For sure, bro. I'm definitely glad you liked it, man. I think that's going to be like some of the things that we're going to be able to do. Also for, you know, you guys watching, you know what I mean? Like we'll have a lot of different segments. You know, this game is going to introduce us to new people. You know, so these, you know, podcasters and stuff that are coming on the shows and we'll get to know them. We actually have somebody that's going to be coming on as well. I think next week, we'll have it's a wrestling promoter, and he actually has a wrestling application where I'm not even too sure exactly what it does, but it's a new wrestling app that he's trying to promote. And listen, man, I'm all for it. I'm really looking forward to what's going on. As you guys can see, we're in constant upgrading. We get new logos, we're taking pictures. Like you said, we got bios, we got a whole bunch of stuff that's coming out, adding to this Wrestle Talk movement, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. You see, Slim is the most dedicated fucking person that I have met doing this podcast shit since I've been here. But this man is at work, bro. Being able to take some time. Shout out to your job too, where you got some time where you can come kick it with us for a little bit on a Wednesday night, man. We really appreciate it, yo.
You know how long it took me to get my team like this?
Yeah. You've been working, bro. You've been killing it, bro. But but shout out to Lay. Lay, we love you. It was awesome getting to know about you guys tonight. I really do feel like we did learn a lot about each other. It's really funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. One of the things I used to do, how I came with the 20 questions idea. I used to do that shit with girls I used to meet. Like when I used to meet a girl for the first time, I would play 20 questions with them on the phone and just go back and forth with text messages and just kind of, she'll ask me something, I ask them something. And it was just something fun, breaks the ice easy, and it's just easy to kind of conversate from there. But it's really good. Good looking out, Warren. But shout out to everybody watching tonight. We had a nice big audience as well. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll have a lot more games coming as well. We're gonna have new stuff going on next week. Definitely catch Backlash this week. Slim, go ahead and give us our wrestling history report for this week, or review for this the rest of this week or whatever.
Not much to report this week, man. Apparently Jack Perry is now in the Elite now, which is interesting. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson are really leaning into this whole EVP thing. They're kind of like, see this term loosely, kind of like doing an authoritative angle, kind of like the Authority back in the day in WWE. I think the landscape of the draft will change Raw and SmackDown. I think I'm interested to see what the crowd in France will be like.
Yeah, me too.
Crowd. Not much happening in New Japan right now. Dolph Ziggler just won the AAA Mega Championship this past weekend, meaning he's the heavyweight champion of basically the largest promotion in Mexico right now. So that's very, very, very unique.
Yeah. I do want to have a conversation with us about that too, because I think when you said that, my reaction was kind of like, damn, what one is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in an era now where back in the day it was a little easier to keep track because mostly the promotions kind of they all rock with each other, like that. It was just them. But now it's like everything's kind of in the indie scene, especially like these guys are like you can be in AEW, you can still be on Ring of Honor, you can still be in New Japan. So it's harder to know like what promotions or who's champion or where they're champion at, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit more difficult. You really got to have like knowledge on this shit to really follow it. It's a lot now.
Yeah, and like most, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like
good.
Most people, you probably wouldn't know what AAA or CMLL is unless you've actually. It pops up randomly on like down here it's called like the CW network or some shit like that, or like a random thing. But to put it loosely, AAA is the biggest promotion that's run down in Mexico. It's actually run by Conan.
Okay. That's Conan, right. That's right. I remember that actually.
Conan runs AAA, and the funny thing is, Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph, beat a very, very poor version of Alberto Del Rio down there. But yeah, the two top companies in Mexico are AAA and CMLL, kind of like an old school blood rivalry. They don't like each other. And it goes into the point of if AEW has contracted wrestlers from CMLL on their show, then AAA will not allow any of their talents to participate on that show if a CMLL wrestler is on that show, and vice versa.
Yeah, that's so much. Even with what you just said, it's like I got lost. Like fuck. But I'm glad man, because you have for people who are interested in that and who watch STR, man. Like Slim is definitely going to keep you guys up to date. And me as well, man, because he teaches me this shit. Like, I don't know. I watch, the one thing I do is avid is I watch TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. And I see TikTok videos and I like watching and seeing different promotions, and I'll see a match and then I'll look it up. Like, oh, who's this guy? And then I'll check it out. But people, listen, I want to say this too. In closing tonight, for people who say shit about TikTok or watching shit, listen, where are y'all getting y'all information, man? Like, these are the sources, man. I definitely understand for like certain things, you don't want to just watch a video on TikTok or on Facebook or anything, like, and just believe it immediately. But you gotta understand, man. Pay attention to the government. Why do motherfuckers trying to shut that shit down so much? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's usually when they're trying to like work as hard as they are to shut down, the sources and stuff like that. It's usually a little bit more going on. I know it's like, based in China and stuff like that, and there could be some underground shit or whatever, but it doesn't change the fact that a lot of people put a lot of interesting shit on TikTok, bro. Like wrestling information, comic information. I'm learning a lot. I'm using that to kind of base some of my shows as well. But it's a really good source for history and seeing old school matches if you want without having a wrestling network. And TikTok is the shit, man. Trying to tell people. True. But Slim, man, it's been a great night, bro. I hope that you don't got too much more work to do. We definitely gonna be back next week at 9:00. Guys, I hope you like the new entrance. Hope you like the new posters and flyers and stuff we got flying out there. But until next time, on behalf of
pictures.
What happened?
Change the pictures for the intro.
Bro, I know. Yo, listen, the intro, I did yours. The intro is a little harder because I got to change all that shit and then change the music. And if the music no goes back, I got to fucking flip that. But I'm probably going to update the pictures because I like the pictures that we just took. I took a shitload of pictures too. I got a lot of packages I was working at all day. Wednesday's my busiest day. And now that I'm going back to Thursdays, guys, check us out on the Beeline Entertainment tomorrow night. We got the Beeline Entertainment show returning. We're going to be talking about X-Men 97. We're going to be talking about all the new stuff that's going out. I saw the Fallout show. We're going to be talking about that.
Rest in peace to Gambit.
Bruh, you saw it, right? I didn't see the newest episode, but I did see Gambit die, and I saw Rogue go beast mode and shit. Do you like it, man?
Went out like a G. Oh, my God.
He did. I liked how he used his power because a lot in the other episodes. When I was a kid, at least I remember the cards was the biggest thing. Like you always remember Gambit throwing the cards, and that was his bombs and shit. I didn't even know until I got older that his power is actually like pretty much what he touches or what's invested in him, he can make into like a projectile or whatever. So that mode was hot. Like he basically saved the fucking planet by sacrificing himself, which was awesome. The show is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty good. It's not as amped as I thought. People were trying to make it a little more amped than it was, but it is pretty dope. It's not. I don't know. I find out tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it. But until next time, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, and we'll be back next week with more wrestling news, y'all. Peace.